dial calls. Alright, I'm going to show you how many times I had to call 911 on 2/20/2012, and I'm going to have to put a couple pieces of paper like this on the phone calls above it because I don't want those phone numbers to be posted on YouTube. Just pay attention to this. Okay, I'm pressing the dial call feature right now. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to put some paper so you can't see the numbers above or below because they're private. Okay. No. Alright, now the numbers, I'm getting ready to turn back on the phone as far as like I gotta press a button in order to get the light to come back on. The phone is on. I had to call 911 6 times on February 20th, 2012, right before I went to Walmart. From Walmart, I went to my campsite and discovered everything was missing. After I made a video and uploaded it in the morning of the 20th, stating that I heard through electronic harassment, does she really expect her stuff to be here when she gets home? Now, excuse me, I've already made some videos, YouTube videos in reference to that. And on the 21st, they came by my campsite and acknowledged, the people who were responsible for it acknowledged that they came and took it. Now, that's a separate video. I got to stay on task and on point in reference to this. This is how many times I had to call the San Diego police 6 times on the Hazard Center. It's over off of Friars and Frazee Road where the Barnes & Nobles is at. I had to call the San Diego police 6 times on the security staff over there because I already knew that it was a staged event. A week before, I was literally harassed inside Barnes & Nobles by a gang stalker, which has been caught on digital audio file. I just haven't uploaded it to YouTube because they've been keeping me extremely busy, like you would not believe. And those YouTube videos will come up as well. I literally had to move, okay, on the 22nd. I had to finally, they came and evicted me on the 21st. They stole my campsite on the 20th when I was gone, after I made a video that morning before I left, taking a video picture of the tent and everything. And then they came on the 21st to evict me and give me to the 22nd to leave. And so I have been like running around town looking for new places to hike out at until I can cook up with some, John Hall sent me an email of a firefighter that's being gang stalked in Sacramento. I'm trying to hook up with that situation, but I gotta stay on point, so look at this. Alright, now I'm getting ready to highlight the phone back. Alright, now, where it says dial calls, and these 2 pieces of paper, see how it says emergency was called 6 times. Emergency was called 6 times. That's in the dial called features. Now these 2 pieces of paper are put on here so you can see other phone numbers because this is going on YouTube and I don't know exactly. I already know the perpetrators look at my my YouTube videos because they've gone online and made derogatory comments about them. So right now I'm pressing the feature where you can view the date it was called, and it literally flat out says it right here. It was the phone calls started. Phone calls were made. Hang on. It's got to come back through because it. See, right there. 0221. 0227. Oh, I must have dialed the wrong one. Alright, hold on. That's the wrong date. Alright, I gotta go back. Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay, go back down to emergency. Okay, as you can... Oh, gotta highlight those again. Can't have people seeing the places that have been called because you never know how these freaks that put numbers on my phone that I haven't called. The other day I got a message from Google. Don't know what the hell is that about. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm showing you that emergency, as you can see, emergency call 6 times. Now what I'm going to do is take the phone away, or take this away, so I can press options, and then in order to press options on that particular call, and now I'm showing you, so you can view the date that the 911 was called. View 2/20/2011, starting at 6 o'clock. Now, 6:09. It was actually earlier than that. I'm not sure if it was earlier than that or not. But anyways, it was earlier than that, because it must go backwards like the last time was called, because here's the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first time they were called... Oh, no, wait a minute. No, that's at 2:17. I had to call them on 2:17, too. Anyways, oh, okay, yeah, they were called 5 times on 2/20/2012. The first call was at 4:56 p.m. The next time they were called is at 5:20 p.m. The next, let's see, what the hell, 5:20, then they were called at 5:38, then they were called at 5:38, then they were called at 5:49, and then they were called at 6:09. Okay, I had to keep calling them back. They were also called, look at this, they were also called, this will prove that they were called on, they were also called on 2/17/2012 at 10:19 a.m. in the morning. That's when I had to call them on that gang stalker on the bus. I was approaching the bus stop, and I seen the buses coming, so I said, okay, let's see if I'm harassed on this bus at all. Then the bus stops, I get on the bus, and I'm harassed within 55 seconds. Caught it all on digital audio file, so I called 911. And I told him that the person who was doing it was a gang stalker, because after he had harassed me verbally, he called me a fucking bitch 3 times. After he did that, he engaged in a gang stalking physical gesture. So when the police finally got there, after they put me through hell on 911, after they finally got there, I reported to San Diego police that he was a gang stalker, and they flat out said that they don't recognize gang stalking at all and don't even know what it is, and would not take a report. After requesting it now since I've been in San Diego almost 10 times physically. I've been physically trying to make a report that I've been gang stalked in San Diego, and I've been told to my face almost 10 times now, physically, on 10 separate occasions, that they will not take a report that I'm being gang stalked, because they're protecting their butt in it. And that's going to be in upcoming YouTube videos, and it's already mentioned somewhat on previous YouTube videos. This is just to prove that I had to call 911 5 times on February 20th, 2012, and 1 time on February 17th, 2012. They were doing back-to-back harassment from the 15th, 16th, 17th, and then the 18th and 19th, I was just being electronically harassed and continually gang stalked. And then on the 20th is when I heard through electronic harassment they were going to extend my stuff with my campsite. I made a video about it, went to SDSU and uploaded the video in the morning of the 20th, came home that night and everything was gone. And I had the receipts to prove that I was out in the community after that video was made, and I can prove that the video was uploaded on the 20th. Then they come by on the 21st and acknowledged, the responsible parties acknowledged that they were the ones that stole it. I got that on video as well. Everything's not uploaded yet because they literally got me running, finding new hiking spots and other things that I'm researching as far as legal help, and trying to also connect with other targets. Today's date is February 29, 2012. If anything happens in the next week towards me, no matter if it's at my hiking area or along my routes, including businesses, it will be the direct concerted effort of this gang stalking expedition, including Jack in the Box, any business I go into, any business, and any university, library, my walking routes, bus stops, bus routes, trolley stations, trolley routes. This includes intimidation, harassment, assaults, no matter who's involved. My name is Leslie Williams, February 29, 2012.